T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hi, and welcome to my show.
All
My name is
three
Carlene
engines up and
Stanislaus.
burning.
I'm
2,
a cosmic
1,
conscious coach,
0, and
and
lift
facilitating
off.
in the
Coach
personal
on Fire
development
Radio.
of clients specializing in angelic Reiki healing, coaching, crystal healing, spiritual guidance, and mentoring. I'm absolutely delighted to be here this evening. It's an excellent opportunity to share my learnings and help make the world a better place. Interviewing me this evening will be the Coach on Fire Radio Network founder, Michael Brooks.
Well, hello, Carlene, and it is awesome to be with you today. I'm honored to be interviewing you and excited to have you a part of the Coach on Fire Radio Network with your brand new radio show, which today I guess is the unofficial premiere of Cosmic Consciousness. What a great title for a show, and we're going to get into exactly what that means in a little bit, but you have an amazing set of credentials here. You're a spiritual healer, a certified NLP practitioner, and just all sorts of things there. LAB practitioner, you do angelic Reiki and crystal therapy as well, and you mentor people and you help them find their true purpose in life and live a happy and successful life through all of those modalities. And I think that's really, really cool. We're going to get into a little bit of that. But first, I want to talk a little bit about you and how you discovered all of this and how it may have helped you overcome your challenges and obstacles. So if you could comment on that, it would be terrific.
Yeah, sure, Michael. Well, my journey, it came about by accident, really, but I know nothing is by chance. I was going through a very difficult divorce. Went to my GP for some help because I was unwell. My GP told me to go to my local church. My nearest church was a spiritual church, and that is where my journey started. So I pursued the spiritual church and learned some spiritual healing, and discovered I actually enjoyed it and loved feeling that I was making a difference in people's lives. And from that spiritual healing, it catapulted me onto Reiki, Usui Reiki, and then angelic Reiki, and the journey went on and on.
Okay, and you discovered your purpose through specifically what?
I would say angelic Reiki is the catalyst for me discovering my purpose. For me, there are various different healing modalities, but angelic Reiki, it has the ability to change your DNA and your thought processes. So it works on you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And thus, in doing those things, it enables you to be at your best and come alive.
That's fascinating. How does it change your DNA? Can you be more specific on that?
Yep, I can be a bit more specific. When you go through an angelic Reiki attunement, so before you can practice angelic Reiki, there are a few levels of training. So the first level is level 1 and 2. So during the attunement, you receive 2 angelic Reiki cleanses and attunements. You receive an initiation, a blessing. You also have several healing methods. It's 6 healing methods, and all of those cleansings help to release some old karma and ways of thinking and beliefs, which help you to be more positive.
Excellent. Now, you have a radio show coming up, and it's going to premiere officially, actually, your solo premiere without me in 2 weeks' time. What is the time of that show? And tell us a little bit what our audience can expect from your radio show and the name and why specifically you came up with that particular name, Cosmic Consciousness.
Okay.
You are a Cosmic Conscious coach, so let's talk about what that specifically means.
Okay, well, cosmic consciousness essentially is a higher or greater form of consciousness, And the name itself came to me in a meditation. So my angels and guides, I specifically asked them, I said, there are loads of coaches out there. There are coaches that offer energy healing also. So how do I define myself as a coach? And they gave me cosmic consciousness, and I thought, I'm not sure about that. I asked again, and that was the name that my angels and guides gave me. So that's the name I go with. They brought me here for a purpose, and I follow their guidance, and so far their guidance has always been accurate. So the name has come about because of my angels and guides.
Awesome. And you talk about in your coaching and how you transform the lives of your clients to transform them to their highest and greatest good for each individual. Do you have an individualized program? Is everyone different, or do you follow specific standardized modalities in what you do?
Well, each client is different, as you will know. So I will tailor the healing and the coaching and the mentoring dependent on the client's needs. So when I meet someone, because I'm very intuitive, there are things that I will pick up which they may not tell me, and some of that I keep to myself. If I think it's not going to help them, I don't divulge it, because my plan or my purpose is to help them move forward. So it's to the individual's needs.
Mm-hmm. And as your show comes along in the coming weeks, the Conscious Radio Show, what can your audience expect? What types of things are you going to be talking about, and what types of guests perhaps are you going to be interviewing? So let's just give everyone a preview of what's going to be upcoming on your amazing new radio show on the Coach on Fire Radio Network. Okay,
well, I'm looking forward to providing channeled messages to help people across the world, meditations to help improve the lives of others. So it could be healing meditation, various forms of meditations, spiritual guidance, and spiritual teachings. In terms of my guests, they will range from coaches to spiritual teachers and more.
Okay, so this is going to be a participatory show, in a sense, where you're going to actually be able to help people right on the air by doing specific readings for them. So people are going to want to be chatting with you during your show. So keep that in mind, audience, and you can chat right along with Carlene, and she will help you out right on the air. Is that correct, Carlene?
That is correct, yes, Michael.
Nice, very cool. I'm excited, and I can't wait for your first episode, and that will be 2 weeks from today. And what time will that be again, Carlene?
Yep, the show will be premiering officially at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. UK time.
Indeed.
So that's 11 a.m. in the Pacific and 2 p.m. in the East, and every time zone in between. Just use your converter and kind of your time converter and go from there. But don't miss Carlene's show, especially if you want specific help in a reading. She does some amazing transformational work here. Carlene, something that I had never heard of before that you do that is kind of fascinating, and I think the audience would like to hear about, is the Atlantean therapies. And can you tell us a little bit about that and how you got into it and what that can do to transform people's lives?
Okay, well, Atlantean Therapies is the business name. It came about via a visualization that I had. I had a past life in Atlantis, hence the business name is Atlantean Therapies. So it's harnessing and taking us back to ancient times when we were more intuitive, we followed our intuition, and we knew, essentially what we were doing without having to seek approval. Because I think these days we're looking, we're searching, we're unsure. But in the time of Atlantis, we were more evolved, more spiritually evolved. We knew things without knowing how we knew them. We even used telepathy if I can say the word correctly.
T
So
minus
yes,
10,
it's all about
9, 8,
being one
7,
with the universe
6,
and coming back to
5.
oneness and pure love.
All 3 engines up and burning.
Interesting.
2,
And you were talking about,
1,
you know, you have
0,
past life
and lift off.
Coach on Fire Radio.
period. Yes, Atlantis. No.
I know that I was a high priestess. I know
Okay.
I performed healing rituals. I have not had past life regression, but I know this without doubt.
Okay. So, and do you help people identify their past life at that specifically, or is that how that works?
There are times during a healing session where I may be shown a past life or an episode from a past life that will help the client, but with this type of work you can't always see everything. So if I see something that is preventing a client in this life, which is from a past life, and I can clear it, yes, of course, I will clear it so that they can move forward.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
I was
that's
just
okay.
agreeing with you.
No, I was just going to say sometimes there are issues or things that have happened in our past lives and they represent themselves in other subsequent lives, and they essentially hold us back a bit because we haven't dealt with them in a past life. They keep coming up for us to deal with them. So essentially having a healing session can actually help that person move forward.
Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? You do a lot of NLP type of work. I think a lot of people know what that is, but for those that don't, what is neuro-linguistic programming, and how specifically do you use that in combination with the other therapies and modalities that you use?
Okay, well, actually, a lot of people don't know a great deal about NLP, but to simplify it, the simplest way I define NLP is, I would call it reprogramming your brain. So to give a bit more depth on that, so NLP is the psychology of excellence based on the practical skills, and it's used in good communication to obtain excellent results. So that's a bit more of a detailed explanation of NLP.
Gotcha.
And, you know, you can use NLP for personal and professional development, as I have, to help me be on this radio show. I mean, I need to share with you the fact that even though I'm coming across quite communicative, I've had moments in my life where I wanted to say things and just wouldn't be able to even say what I wanted to say in a meeting, for instance. Just that being afraid of voicing your opinion in case you sound silly. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So NLP
Yeah, I think
has
that
helped
makes
me.
sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
NLP has helped me overcome one of my limiting beliefs, which is, you know, speaking up in a group or speaking in public.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Cool. And you also incorporate crystal therapy into what you do to help your clients. And,
Indeed.
specifically, let's talk a little bit about crystals and how they can help improve people's health and mindset
Of course.
and the whole bit.
Yes, well, crystals are very ancient, as you know. They're obviously from the earth, the Mother Earth. So crystals can be used to cleanse a person's aura. They can be used to obviously raise your vibration. You can use crystals to help you concentrate, to help you focus and write. There are crystals to clear away negative energy. You can actually use crystals around your home to help grid your home and keep any negative energies away if there are any. And obviously crystals are used as charms and amulets. Yeah.
Okay, and are there specific types of crystals? Say I went to a crystal store or wherever you get crystals. Are you looking for a specific type of crystal for a specific outcome that you want?
Indeed. So depending on what the client is going through, I will be guided towards a specific crystal.